Hey, Winnie. Good to see ya. Okay, so tonight I beat Police Quest 3: The Kindred. So, summary of what happened last time. In part 4 yesterday, I got to pretty much the very end of Police Quest 3, only to find out that I was in a dead man walking state for most of the game. So now I have to essentially almost start the game over again. I'm going to load a save from near the beginning of the game where I know where things went completely sideways, and then go from there. I missed, let's say, like 10% of the game because of like, unknown to me, on day 1, if you leave the freeway at all after responding to the belligerent driver radio call, if you leave the freeway at all, it immediately ends the day for you. And if that happens, you miss out on like 5 events, and one of those events, it turns out, is key to a soft lock happening later in the game. But I had no idea that was a thing, so I just continued the game normally until the game wouldn't let me continue anymore. So that's essentially what we're going to do. So the parts of the game that I've already done, I have notes for already, and as I've been taking notes, and I kind of remember pretty much what to do. So for the parts that are already familiar, I'm going to just kind of speed through. Not like skip too much text or anything, but just I'm not going to dilly-dally as much as I did before. So I have a feeling I should be able to beat the game within, I don't know, 2 hours. 2 hours maybe. Because I was like maybe 10-15 minutes away from the credits rolling last time, and it was like right before the final sequences started happening is when the game exploded, and it wouldn't let me go to the courthouse. So great. But today we beat the game. So Police Quest 3: The Kindred Part 4, 6 hours, 10 minutes, but that number is now kind of irrelevant. Let's say the whole playthrough should be about 6.5 to 7 hours, but I now have to retread 90% of the game because Sierra. Hey, Shentok. So let's hop into it, and I need to figure out this save that I'm loading from first. I've lost Kitty. Watching in VR with Elite Dangerous. Nice. I'm assuming that's with one of the virtual screen things that you can do in that. I've wanted to get into Elite Dangerous. Like, I have all the expensive flight sim gear stuff to do it, but I've never got too far into it. It's out there. Alright, so okay. Yeah, I think I played it for maybe 15 minutes or so in VR and thought, this is really cool. I should play more of this, and then I just never did. So that is my experience with Elite Dangerous. Okay, so it's Traffic Stop 3, I think, is... Okay, so this is after talking to the driver in here, and then we've already taken care of the situation. You had better get back on patrol. So this is the point where I screwed up in the original playthrough. So instead of getting back on patrol, I assume patrol was on the surface streets, but no. This game defines patrol as going up and down the freeway. So, and once you get off the freeway, you're no longer on patrol, so then it puts you onto the cutscene of your wife getting stabbed. So that is where I screwed up initially. So let's go patrol. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to make a note here in my notes that the point at which we normal playthrough. God, I got USB cables all over my desk. Playthrough stopped due to soft lock at about 6 hours 10 minutes. Okay, so that'll... Whoa, there's AI autocomplete in OneNote now. Interesting. I don't remember turning that on, but okay, neat. Okay. Alright, so now we just gotta patrol at 55. That's weird. It wasn't on last night. It's only right now when I started typing that it started doing autocomplete suggestion stuff. Alright, we turn around, head in the other direction, so we're on the lookout for some lawbreakers here on the freeway. Oh, okay. Wow, that guy's going really fast. Alright. Put on our lights. Driver of the light sees your lights and finally begins to pull over. Hey, Archie. Yeah, well, I'm not speedrunning this part. I'll speedrun some later bits. There's a large man getting out of the car to meet you. The man has something in his hand that you can't identify. Oh, geez. Okay, so we're on save 2. Is this one? All right, this guy's getting blasted. Got him. All right. The man you killed was an allied agent reaching for his badge to ID himself. Your trigger finger gets you 5 years in jail and kills your career. He was coming right for me. I had to do it. All right. You're carrying a deadly weapon. Don't use it lightly. All right. Okay, BB walls. Hell, you police officer. Is this when I shoot him? I was tailing a drug runner. I couldn't ID myself on the road. Damn, maybe I can still catch up. Are we kosher here? Go get him. Sorry if I screwed you up. Hell, I was speeding. You didn't know me from Adam. I'm out of here. Okay. I tried to shoot him when he got closer, but... Alright. Well, that was exciting. Okay. Back on the patrol, I guess. Let's bring it up to 55 and then just kind of sit here until something happens. The manual specifically says you have to go 55 when you're on patrol. No slower, no faster. So, okay. All right. I saw a screenshot of one of these potential interactions when I was looking up some stuff earlier, and it's pretty incredible. I hope that we get it for one of these. It might even be this one. Driver sees her lights, begins to pull over. I think it might actually be this one. Alright. So according to the police manual, we need to approach on the right. Good lord, where'd you come from? You must have fell from out of the sky, man, because I never saw ya. Sir, I need to see your driver's license and vehicle registration, please. Do you know why I stopped you? I know. I was speeding. I had to do it, man. See, I was on my way to see this beautifully constructed female, a real Nubian queen, you know what I mean? Try to picture it, officer. She's got all those legs. Have mercy. They all go all the way up. Can I help it if I'm a sucker for beauty? See, it was taking way too long to get to her house. Another 10 minutes, and I wouldn't be able to drive at all. You know what I mean, don't you, officer? Oh, boy. I'm sure you wouldn't want a man in my condition cruising around causing accidents, now would you? I was just trying to get off the road, that is. Alright. Another incredible caricature from Jim Walls here. Yeah, right, dude. Mr. Hanley, if you promise to slow it down, I'll give you a warning. How does he know his name's Mr. Hanley? Whoa, no kidding. That's what I call a man looking out for another man, keeping all the beauties in life satisfied. Know what I mean? I hear ya. Slow it down. Have a good evening. I don't... Oh, I will. I presume this guy isn't a DUI or anything. He was just speeding. But something he said kind of implied DUI, maybe? But, alright. Whatever. I didn't know what interaction to do there other than the talk icon, by the way. And it just, the talk icon went straight to, yeah, you could go. So, you'd think it would show like a choice or something. Yeah, right? It implied like he wanted to get to her place before he was fully drunk or something. Like, okay. Epic Flames, good to see ya. But I presume like any DUIs that we come across here will probably be weaving in and out or something, or have some other pattern to them. All right. Patrol section here is incredible so far. Up ahead, you see a slow car impeding traffic in the fast lane. Okay, so we're going to come to a complete stop. So the fast lane's the left. Car is too far ahead of you. Oh, God. Yep. So you have to pull up next to him? You're not in the proper position to pull him over. Sees your lights, finally begins to pull over. Okay. Oh, baby. All right. Okay. Gotta approach on the right. We could do kick the tires. Sir, I pulled you over because you're driving too slow in the fast lane. Traffic was backing up behind you. He finished by requesting his driver's license and registration. What you talking about, man? You guys always just want to hassle me. Say, SA, you can check out my ride. I have a brand new Smoglia device. Just don't lean on my new paint job. Alright. Fair enough. After checking the registration, you hand it back to him, and he says, "You pigs are all the same, man." No, it actually is illegal to drive slowly in the fat. I don't know about the rules in Arizona, but it actually is illegal here to drive slow in the fast lane. You can absolutely be pulled over for that in California. I'm going to issue you a citation for impeding traffic. There you go. See, it's this is actually the proper California citation. I cannot believe this, man. I was just trying to keep from getting bugs all over my new flame job, man. He doesn't look blue. Please, better get on with it. Okay. So I think I have to go into my car and then... Okay. Wait, I still need the number? There is in California. It's, I think it's, you can't be going 20 or something below the posted limit, I want to say. It's something like that. Okay, I gotta write this down, apparently. You think entering in the ID into the computer, it would automatically fill in the license number, but no, it does not do that. Okay. ID 4301. On Rees. Okay, sure. Identified. And now what? Okay, I gotta get his plate number now too. I'm not sure. I should probably look up in the manual how you actually do this. Criminal psychologist, procedure, traffic officer. Sufficient evidence. Notice to appear. Okay, to successfully obtain and deliver notice to appear, you need to have the driver's license, enter the violation code into car computer. Okay, so maybe it's form 900. Okay, notice to appear. Okay, and it automatically fills this in. Enter military. What? I need to know what time it is. What? I don't. All right, hold. God. Okay, 0000. Vehicle code 000. I need to. Holy shit! I didn't know. This actually mattered. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, and it probably isn't going to show the time anymore. Of course it's not going to show the time. God damn it, dude. Alright, apparently the time matters. Okay, I'll give you a warning. Yep, this guy drives off. Yep. Alright. The manual doesn't say anything about having to make note of the time, by the way. I should point out. Ah, God. Okay. But it does have the code. For what vehicle code? Vehicle code. Too slow in the fast lane. 21654. Assuming that's the same one that we get. Okay. And I want to double check here. In California, can you get a ticket for driving too slow in the fast lane? Yep. Vehicle code 21654. If you're impeding the normal flow of traffic, even if you're not driving below the posted speed limit. So even if you're speeding, you could still get written up for it. Amazing. I love my state. Okay, 1801. I make a note of that. 1801. Oh, 1801 o'clock. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I clicked the... I clicked the car too soon. Okay. Pulled you over. Driver's license. Citation for impeding traffic. Yeah, that's why. The right hand. Yep. Okay. Alright, Form 900. Military time 1801. Vehicle code for driving too slow in the fast lane right up here is 21654. Oh. 21654. Pull ticket and license out of the computer. Alright, give him the ticket first. Handing the ticket and his license to Mr. Ruiz, he says... Aye, man, you pigs make me want to puke, man. I'll see you in the people's court, man. Judge Wapner will take care of you, SA. Alright, Judge Wapner's the one we need to talk to for later in the game. And you have a nice day, sir. Hey, Gigio. Okay, so there is traffic stop number 3 done. We'll save this to 4. I'm assuming the game is probably going to say, like, I guess your shift's over, or something to that effect. So I'm thinking ahead to things that I could do a little bit differently for the playthrough going forward after this point. Because, again, reminder, I have to replay most of the game again because I got soft-locked literally at the end of the game in a dead man walking situation yesterday, unbeknownst to me. And that issue stemmed from not properly doing the patrol part, this part, on day 1 of the game. So now I'm doing the patrol so that I can not be dead man walking at the literal end of the game. So things that spring to mind I can do differently. There is a thing in the hospital room I can do differently. There's a thing at the stabbing crime scene I could do differently. There's a thing at the mall I can do differently. And I'm sure there's more than that, but those are the ones that come to mind. Yeah, it's rough, but you know, it's Sierra. Like, I expect these things to happen. Up ahead, you see a car weaving. Okay. Oh, baby. Alright, driver of the vehicle sees your lights and finally begins to pull over. I'm gonna save right here because I have a feeling we're gonna need to write down the time. Stop number 4. Okay. Alright, stop number 4 is at 1822. Okay. Plate reads, let's grab the plate. 01923. This looks like an old Civic. Suspect car. Okay. Sir, you seem to be driving a bit erratically. I need to see your driver's license. As he fumbles through his wallet getting his license, you think to yourself, it's obvious by looking, this man is inebriated. Have you been drinking, sir? Just couple. Shay, officer. What do you say we polish off a bottle of bourbon together? You think to yourself, if I continue inhaling the pollution this man is exhaling, my lungs will be worse off than the ozone layer. Oh, baby. What? Lame. Would you please step out of the car, sir, and perform a field sobriety test? Whatever you say, officer. Sir, I want you to follow my finger with your eyes from side to side without moving your head. Okay, he says. Oh, I thought he was going like this. Holy smokes, this poor guy is plowed. Obviously, this man is too drunk to be driving. Yuck! Oh. Alright. Sir, I have to take you into custody for driving under the influence. Okay. Alright, we'll save on to here. So I'm pretty sure I need to search him, probably. We step over the patrol car. So we don't have this guy's ID or anything. You one sick puppy bones. Yuck. So I have no idea who this guy even is. Like, I don't... Huh. Like, I guess I gotta go off of the license plate, maybe? Driver says, "This isn't necessary, officer. I'm perfectly fine." I can't, Okay, what if we look up the plate on the car? 01923. Vehicle ID. Joseph Haas. Identified. Joseph Haas. 526 10th Street. Lighton. Okay. Vehicle ID. Uh, 69444. Ward. I think that's a Pinto, maybe? Okay. 69444. Okay, sure. I don't know if any of this is necessary, but alright. I don't think I have to give him a notice to appear because I think we're just going straight to jail. So we're headed east on 41, so I need to get off the freeway. There should be an off-ramp pretty soon. Yep, to Lily. Okay. So we're eastbound on Lily. We want to make a left onto 6th. It's still completely ridiculous that this is a 2-seater police car. Like, I'm pretty sure those weren't a thing. Okay, so after Rose is a left turn into the station. I was clicking. Alright. I guess we're going around the block. But yeah, by far and away the worst part of this game is the driving. And it's not even close. Okay. I'm just going to start spam clicking and hope for the best here. Okay. Okay. So I need to remember to... Oh, I just now realized I probably should have made a note of the time, but that probably doesn't matter now. Hey, Horrible. Oh no, we do some police work of that tier later on, believe me. Okay, so I gotta put my gun in the locker. I'm pretty sure I don't need to search this guy. Okay. Alright, we're almost to the point where I can kind of speed things up. You remove your cuffs from the drunk. Okay. I think I have to give him a breathalyzer test. Step over here, sir, now. I need to know how to operate a breathalyzer machine, apparently. Alright. Use the sign, booking. Evidence analysis. Criminal psychologist. Special operating procedures. Alright, the breathalyzer. The breathalyzer is used to measure blood alcohol content. And that's all they give you, apparently. Okay. Oh, also, I see here, this is used for the end of the game of obtaining entry into private property. Hot pursuit. And then up here is requesting admission. You must identify yourself and your purpose. If they refuse, then you can only obtain via search warrant. It doesn't say where to get a search warrant. That's the important bit, and the part where it soft-locked me last time. Alright, but more importantly, I guess I turn this on? You turn on the gas chromatograph. And then I want you to blow as hard as you can into this tube. Nice job, buddy. That's the high score for today. Well done. Is this gonna do anything? Oh. According to this, your blood alcohol level is 0.15. That is well over the legal limit. I'll have to book you. Better have him dump out his pockets first. Sir, please step over here and enter your pockets into this drawer. So, what are we booking this fine upstanding citizen on anyway? Enter violation code. Violation code is... I guess it's vehicle code, probably? Driving under influence of intoxicants? Probably that one? So, 23152. 23152. Okay. Thanks, Sonny. Hope the rest of your patrol is less exciting. Meanwhile, oh, okay. So, all right. So now we're back on track to parts I've already done. We get to see this incredible cutscene again, though. So 6 hours, 10 minutes is right around where I had to restart. So roughly 35 minutes for that the extra patrol stuff. Okay. Sonny Bonds, please call dispatch at once. You don't need to use payphone. think I have to go in here to call dispatch. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I did everything I needed to do for the patrol. I think I read in the walkthrough that there's 5 random events that you have to do. I'm not in homicide. Oh, God. And I only got 4. But hopefully that won't matter. Respond to an assault at the 300 block of East Rosie Oak Tree Mall. Okay. Went all the way up here to our desk. Just for that. Okay. And back down. Okay, so I remember we go to the mall. There's an ambulance there next to the car. His wife's in the ambulance. I have the flashlight with the fresh batteries, which I need for directly afterwards because we're looking for evidence. So I need to make an immediate left onto Rose. Okay, and it'll be on the right side after 9th Street. First thing that strikes you is the car belongs to Marie, then you see the paramedics working over her body. Panic begins to overwhelm you as you race to the ambulance. Oh no, you think. This just can't be, not Marie! You see something clutched in Marie's hand. You remove what appears to be a chain from Marie's hand. Looking at the broken chain, you think, Marie must have pulled this from the attacker's neck. And you ponder the thought, I just wonder if something else is on this chain. We're ready. If you're going, you better climb in, officer. Alright, so I definitely didn't do that before. The doctor gave me that when I was at the hospital. So there's some more points that I wasn't able to get last time. Marie is rushed to the Layton General Emergency where doctors begin the race to save her life. They work through the night, fighting to stabilize Marie's condition. Sunny spends hours of agony in the waiting room. Although they manage to save her life, Marie remains in a coma. When he is finally allowed to see her, Sunny holds her hand until the pre-dawn hours, hoping and searching for some sign that she'll come back to him. Okay. 4 in the morning. Officer Bonds, I'm Dr. Wagner, registered neurosurgeon. I'm sorry to say that your wife's condition is still quite serious. She's suffering from internal injuries sustained from the multiple stab wounds. How long she will remain in a coma is anyone's guess. In my experience, the presence of a loved one urging the patient back from that void is an incalculable asset. We're doing all we can for her physically, but you might be the only one who can reach her now. Sergeant Bonds, you look beat. You should really go home, try to get some rest. There's nothing to be done for your wife right now. We can all feel good about the fact that Marie is alive. Sure. Resting gently, you don't want to disturb her. You can't kiss her in beloved wife, motionless in a coma. Can we kiss her? Okay, so you can't kiss her at this stage. Is the chart here? No. Alright, so we're taking off. I'll get the bastard who did this, babe. I swear it. As a fellow officer drives you back to your car at the mall, you fight to focus your rage, grief, and sense of violation into something you could live with. What you end up with is a burning desire to find and crucify the slime that hurt your wife. Somebody out there picked the wrong man to mess with. Okay, so here I missed out on talking to the reporter. So I'm going to talk to the reporter this time. Yeah, this guy. Looks like another one bit the dust, eh? I understand you were here before they removed the victim. Did you catch any dying words? No, any signs of sexual assault? Anything at all? Listen, you little blood-sucking piece of filth. The victim was my wife. You guys are all the same. Now get out of here before I forget that I'm wearing this badge. I'll give your paper some details, alright? All about how I rearranged your face. Alright. Oh, geez. Look, officer, I'm terribly sorry. I'm just trying to get the facts. I thought you cops liked that kind of loose talk. Helps keep things from getting too serious, know what I mean? Sure. Here's my card. If there's anything I can ever help you with, officer, give me a ring again. Sorry about your wife. Okay. Yep. I'm sure BB Walls, the designer, has very opinions about the role of journalists. Okay. So this we need to use. We need to look underneath the car. Goes right. 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 Nope. Right. Oh, God. You need to be standing in a very particular spot for this, apparently. There it is. All right. You pick up what appears to be a medallion. There's a bronze star war medal. Okay. Okay, so I think I did everything I needed to do there. So we're all good there. I don't need to search her car, I don't think. Okay, so I think I'm good to take off after that. Physically and emotionally exhausted, you decide to go home and get some rest? Okay. So now I am thinking ahead to... What do I have written down here? Orbs, bronze star... Okay. So I have in my notes things to look up. Even half asleep, you recognize Captain Tate's stern voice. Bonds, rise and shine, pal. I need you back in homicide today. You got work to do. Report in plain clothes. Sleepily, you reply. I'll be there before 1400 hours, Captain. You hate waking up without Marie next to you. Okay, so we need to get the music box. And I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything on the table I need to grab. You go through the motions of getting ready for work. We're going to grab the music box. That's for the hospital room. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure that's all I need. Okay. So I have in my notes something about the bronze star, so I need to... Oh, right, there's a serial number on the bronze star, and I have to look that up in the computer. Before I can use the computer, I need to go up to the 3rd floor and get my computer card, but before I do that, I need the requisition form, which I believe is on my desk. Okay, but first things first, I have to go into here and talk to Captain Tate. Right, and we're assigned our new partner. Welcome back, Bonds. Sorry to hear about your wife, Marie. I'm assigning you to her case since I know you won't be able to concentrate on anything else. Marie's case number is 199144. You might want to review another stabbing case to see if there are any similarities. That case number is 199137. Okay, that's the same. By the way, I want to introduce you to your new partner. Officer Bonds, meet Officer Pat Morales, your new partner. Oh, no, not you. Hey, Bonds, looks like we're stuck together, eh? Sorry if I've been a little rough around the edges lately. I'm not so bad once you get to know me. Well, we'll see. Okay, then he just takes off. Okay, so... reporter's business card... 0707, sure. What is this for? Oh, the gun lock. Oh, my gun. Alright, I'll have to remember to get my gun back. Oh. Whoops. Catch up with you later, Sonny. I completely forgot about... Right, because there was the cutscene right after... Okay, requisition forms, we got that. That's all we need from here. Okay, so now up to the 3rd floor. We're going to go get our computer card. I might be able to get the tracking device while I'm up there too. But that might be a day 4 thing. Hand the requisition form to Mike, the head technician. Hey, no problem. You got that new Mark V model, don't you? What a beaut. It goes from 0 to 30 megahertz in 3.5 seconds. And it has a 4 megabyte memory capacity, XGA graphics, and a 5 millisecond network access time. You wait for Mike to shut up, but like a streak of bad luck, he keeps going. Just don't spill coffee on him, man. You should have seen what I had to go through when the chief dropped ice cream all over his. Yuck. Mike logs a new card and places it on his desk. Okay, Bonds, here's your card. It goes in face up, arrow first. I know that's a little hard for you cop types to handle, but you'll figure it out. It's real simple, man. Just boot up your machine and stick in your card. Okay, Mike mumbles to himself. I'm getting sick and tired of cops who don't return things. You hear Mike tell the dispatcher. Get on the radio and tell that dimwit Banks to get that tracking device back to me. Dispatch responds. Officer Banks says that he needs the tracker for 3 more days. Okay, so I guess it's on day 4 or day 5 that you can get the tracker. Something like that. Because it would appear in this box here. Okay. So that's the critical dialogue there, that if the player doesn't make note of that, then that could be problems later on. Okay. And actually, before I forget, I'm gonna go get my gun from the gun lock. Real quick, and then back up to the office to go use the computer. I'm assuming my gun is still in here, because it was inside of a locker. Okay. Whew, that would have been embarrassing if it was somehow gone. Okay, back up to floor 2, back up into our office. To use the computer. So, before I use the computer, I need to examine the Bronze Star with 09987 serial number on the back of it. I don't know if that actually gives you points or not, but sure. Okay. Alright, it's computing time. So, tools? No. Homicide? Serial number. 09987. So this is for the Bronze Star. This connects it to Samuel Britt, who is the victim in 199124. Samuel Britt. Okay. Yep, 199,124. Okay. So we'll look at that one. 199,124. So this happened March 9th, 1990 on 6th Street. Dagger stabs, pentagram, carved in chest, no other motives, robbery, ritual sacrifice, stolen property, military bronze star. So the only really important thing for this is the address that it happened on, because we need that for drawing the pentagram on the map later on. Okay, so we looked at that case. Marie's case is 199,144. And then the other stabbing case I have in my notes is 199,137. East Rose, stab wounds, dagger, robbery, suspected motive. No evidence yet because we haven't put any in yet. So 199,137 is one that happened on West Palm. Dagger used for that. Lacerated heart, stab wounds, dagger, hair clutched in hand, pentagram, burglary motive for that one. Okay. Suspect none. Okay. So I think that's all I can do for that for now. Because I think I need to... I think it's day 3 or something is when I, What's new in the local rag? Good article in here about the newspaper helping another department find a witness to a shooting. Right, so I'm gonna call up the reporter. So it was 555-0707. Light and Daily News, may I help you? You identify yourself describing Marie's attack and request help from the paper in locating witness. Yes, sir, officer. We'll get that in the very next edition, and good luck, sir. Okay. Too bad I missed that Pink Mongoloid concert last week. They're offering a reward for witnesses to those 20 people being trampled to death. Geez, and to think I missed all the fun. Okay, so this guy's role appears to be just giving hints to the player, but I already kind of sussed out what to do there. I guess I never checked if there was a memo on our desk or anything in our inbox. No. Okay. I haven't talked to the clinical psychologist yet in this, but I don't think I need to. I'm kind of surprised this hasn't already just warped me to the next day, because I seem to recall that had happened by this point. Excuse me, Dr. Ames, I'm tracking a suspected serial killer, thinking help me out by putting a psychic profile on him. Where's your documentation? Can't diagnose thin air. So we don't have documentation at this point. Personnel file. Okay. I'm not sure what I do at this point now. Huh. I guess I go back to the ground floor? Because I could have sworn at this point... I guess I can go to my locker. I'm pretty sure I got everything out of the locker. But yeah, I'm thinking back to when I played this. I'm pretty sure it just, at this point, warped me to the end of the day. Yeah, okay, so nothing in there. Okay. So maybe when I get in the car... I'm looking at my notes and I don't see anything that really jumps out at me as something to do. Huh. Okay, put these in here. Okay. So I guess the question is, what the hell do I do here now? 1427. Like, I suppose if I go to the mall... Okay, Oak Tree Mall. No reason to get out here. Okay. Huh. Maybe I was supposed to put stuff into evidence? Alright, hold up. Okay. Let's load this. But what did I do already? I'm pretty sure I looked up the stuff in the computer. Okay, right. Maybe I have to go put stuff into evidence and then the day ends. It must be that. So there is more extra stuff between here and the end game, by the way. There's like a whole court appearance thing that I didn't do in the first go-round. So it's not like this is going to be literally the same for the entire way through. Okay. This... Case number 199144. Name. Marie Bonds, broken neck chain, clutched in right hand, disposition secures evidence. Okay, and then the same for the Bronze Star. I recall fat figuring this last time. and having to reload a save. Case number 199144. Marie Bonds, Bronze Star, scene of attack, disposition secures evidence. Guess it's time to call it a day. Before you close out your shift, you head over to the hospital, Marie. Okay, so yes, this is what I recall happening last time. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna buy a flower. I get you something, sir. Buy a flower for $2.50. Good choice. Roses are particularly fresh. $2.50. Pay the florist, take the rose. Okay, we have to ask the nurse what room Marie's in. May I help you, sir? Looking for my wife, Marie Bonds. What room she's in? 307. Okay. And I believe there's something I could do differently here for this part. Okay. So we can't look at her chart. Beloved wife, motionless in a coma. But we're going to give her rose. Her finger waggles. I could swear to just saw Marie's finger move. Okay. Give her the music box. Marie's eyelids flutter, almost as though she could hear her music box. Give her a kiss. Softly kiss your wife. Her eyelids flicker in response. Okay. And I believe that's it for that. Okay. So then I remember day 3 being really short the first time through, but I think that's because day 3 is the court date. You ever get money in Police Quest? No, you can only get it deducted, I think. Hey, Darkuchi. How's the weather over there? It was sunny today. I think it's going to be raining tomorrow. Houston. Nice. Go through the motions of getting ready for work. I've heard the traffic in Houston can be just as bad as Bay Area traffic. Okay. So day 3 start. I don't think there's anything I have to do down here. If I remember correctly, this might be the day where I interview the homeless lady, maybe? I know, right? Because like you can lose out on 250 afternoon bonds. If you, I'll be on my way to the locker room. I'll be back in a minute if you need me. Okay, and she didn't leave her purse here. So if you like accidentally brought your gun into the jail portion, the booking portion, the officer at the desk docks you 250 if that happens. And then I know that you can buy multiple roses. That's a thing. A phone message from the captain in your basket. Pick up and read the message. Bonds, a Carla Reed called for you, said she saw the newspaper article about Marie. Better get on over there. I think she may have something for you. Strange address, though. 325 South 2nd. Old Industrial Park. 325 South 2nd. Okay. South 2nd Street. Okay. So the way that this shook out in my playthrough was the lady came to us, to the police station. But if you talk to the journalist, you have to go to her to go pick her up. And there's some goofy stuff that happens over there, apparently. Is there anything I can do here before I leave? I don't think so. There is this bag lunch here. I don't need that now. We'll need that later. Okay. That's kind of crazy that there are multiple anti-softlock and anti-dead man walking things in this game for everything but the courthouse, I guess, at the end of the game. Oh, that's so lame. Okay, so we're going to 325 South 2nd Street. Okay, that's way down in the corner. Hey, Iwan. Carla Reed lives on 325 South 2nd. That's not a residential area. This better not be someone's idea of a joke. 325 South 2nd, that's just a bunch of old abandoned warehouses. Okay, so we've actually been there before in the first playthrough. Let's see, I'm making a right. The music is fine. Like, I wouldn't call it particularly catchy or memorable, but at least there is music, which is a marked improvement over the second game. The second game was just long stretches of silence for 95% of the game, despite, like, the back of the box heavily pushing that it's got a really long soundtrack by famous person, but it was grossly underutilized in the first game. Okay, so it's right here. No reason to get out here. What? Oh, I have to be on 2nd. God. Okay. Alright, fine. We'll make a... I'm gonna make a right here just so that I don't have to deal with the stop sign further on. Okay, eastbound on Lily. Okay, so it should just be just past Poppy. Okay. All right, 1415. Save. Warehouse. So we went here to drop off the lady last time, but now we have to go pick her up here too. Rusty shopping cart is loaded down with junk. The shape of that pile of newspapers looks vaguely familiar. What? Who's that? What do you want? Police. Ma'am, I'm Detective Sonny Bonds of the Lighton Police Department. Yeah, so what you want from me? I ain't done nothing to nobody. You called and said you saw something at the Oak Tree Mall last night. I'd like you to come downtown with me and help us out. Maybe give us a description. Ooh, I'd love to go riding in one of them real-life squad cars. Okay, just help me put my stuff in the car. Right, so... Reminder again, this is a two-seater car. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but there's not enough room in the trunk for your cart. You'll have to leave it here. What? Leave my stuff? Oh, no, I can't very well just up and leave my stuff. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so she doesn't want to leave until her stuff is secured. So, handcuffs. You decide to soothe the old gal by securing her cart with your handcuffs. That's the ticket, sonny boy. Let's go. Alright, let's all pile into my two-seater police car. Oh, thank God. You don't have to drive back manually. Alright. I need to sit and rest my aching bones, kiddo. Okay, so this part's probably the same as the other bit. I ain't eaten so long, my taste buds have amnesia. Alright, so we gotta take the bag lunch, give it to her, give the lunch to the lady. Peanut butter and jelly, you guys are real gourmets, ain't ya? Thanks. Alright, turn on our computer, and then it's time to make some art. Tools, drawing composite. Now, if you give a general description, mean-looking fella, all dark and hairy, real shower face, hawkish nose, sharp beady eyes, and a leery brow. Okay. So it was this beard. Beard looks okay. The hair, she says, is wavy, I think. Which was... Hair's too straight, it was kind of wavy. If sissy hair changes. I think it was that, maybe? That's close, I think. And eyebrows. Makes him look kind of alien, don't you think? A little arch to his brow. There's the Anthony Davis. I think it was this. A bit more arch. That looks close, I think. Could be. He sure looked mean. Hawkish. I don't think that's it. Doesn't have a pug nose, that's for sure. Don't know, maybe that could be the schnoz. And then beady eyes, so not anime eyes. Eyes too far to the left. Okay, so I think you have to do this until she says, that's it, that's him. That's close, I think. Hair is way too low. Okay, so when she starts commenting on how high or low something is, then you're getting there. That looks close, I think. Brows don't look right. Brows a little too high. Okay. Eyes look okay. Maybe that could be the schnoz. I kind of like it, I guess. He did have a little Tweety Bird nose. That's not it. Dated man with a cute nose like that. He couldn't see his nose like that. Too flat. Close, but without the big nostrils. Way too big. Nose looks okay. Okay. Could be he sure looked mean. Sour. Too full, tight mouth. That's not it. Don't think so. I don't know. Could be. A little too left. Okay. All right, if we search for this guy. Okay. That's the rummy. One in the middle. Forget his mean looking mug. That guy. Okay. Got him. Steve Rocklin. So I still have this in my notes. No wants. Sons of Darkness cult. Crack cocaine. Okay. So that's all we need from that. Okay. I want to go home. Okay, Carla, that should do it. I'll take you home now. You've been a big help. And hopefully it automatically drives us back. Good. Okay. We need to get our cuffs back. Well, bless your heart, my cart's still safe. Okay, let's go get our cuffs back. Retrieve your cuffs. Okay, pretty sure that's all I have to do. Alright, we're speeding through here now. You notice Morales checking her watch. She suddenly says, "Yo, Sonny, drive over to the mall real quick, would ya? I gotta make a phone call." Okay, so this I think I can handle differently than last time. Grudgingly, you drive Morales to the mall. Sit tight, boss. It'll only be a minute. So, does she bring her purse with her or not? You notice she's careful to take her purse with her. Okay. Well, there goes that, I guess. Apparently, one of these times she doesn't bring her purse with her, and that's when we need to copy her key. And that's what this Zach's place is for key copying. Okay, so Army recruiter, he says a bunch of stuff about join the Army. We show him our cop ID. What can I do for you today? Sounds terrific, got a good career. Okay, so I don't think there's anything I can actually do right now here, but we will later. So I think I just need to get back in the car. And then this should take us to the next day. Or it'll take us to the hospital with Marie again. So owns another shift, drop Pat off at the station and head home. Okay, so we don't even go to the hospital. Got it. I would have liked to have gone to the hospital, but game won't let me. Alright, day 4. I think this might be the day that there's a court thing. If there isn't a court thing on day 4, then I'm gonna get a little worried, because that's the one thing I absolutely need to have happen in order to beat the game. It's the entire reason why I started over again. So cross your fingers. We hope we get a notice to appear in court on our desk, because if not, uh-oh. So let's see. Gotta take care of some woman stuff bonds. Be right back. Alright. Officer Pat working hard as usual. So what is this? Subpoena. Commanded to appear in the Lighton Municipal Court as a witness in the case of People versus Juan Ruiz. There we go. There we go. We're in there now. Hey, Spirit X, good to see you too, buddy. Okay, remember that you cited Mr. Ruiz for impeding traffic. Okay. We're in there now. We got this. I guess the next important thing here then is hopefully it'll let me go to the courthouse for this trip through. And before I do, I'm going to go up to the top floor and see if I can get that tracker. It's empty, okay. So only day 5 can you get the tracker, apparently. That makes sense. Okay. So we're headed to the courthouse, so I need to make an immediate left onto Rose Street. And then a left onto 8th Street. Yep. The driving music is the best part of the driving sequence. Everything else about driving in this game is awful. Okay. Lighton Court. Oh, God. All right. Please. Okay. Thank you. Finally, we can go to the courthouse. I'll be waiting for you in the car, boss. All right, so this is what the mythical courthouse looks like. So the entire reason why I have to replay 90% of this game is because I was soft-locked. I was dead man walking out of being able to beat the game my first time through because I did not get a event happening on day 1 of the game that locks me out from going to this location at the end of the game, and you need to go to the courthouse at the end of the game to do something to actually beat the game. It's amazing. Okay, so I probably need to be able to answer questions during the court case, so I didn't note down the guy's license plate or anything. Hopefully that won't matter. Take the witness chair next to the deputy district attorney. The bailiff says in a loud voice, "All rise for the Honorable Judge Mildred Simpson." The bailiff says in a loud voice, "Court is now in session. Please be seated." Directing her attention to the prosecutor, Judge Simpson says, Mr. Cannon, please call your first witness in the People versus Ruiz. The People call Officer Sonny Bonds to the stand, Your Honor. That looks like Ken Williams right there. Officer, please raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Please state your name and occupation for the court. Sonny Bonds, Detective Sergeant with the LPD. Officer Bonds, on September 14, you issued a citation to a Juan Jose Ruiz. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Officer Bonds, do you see Mr. Ruiz anywhere in the courtroom? You point out Mr. Ruiz and say, that's the man there seated at the defendant's table. Speaking to the court reporter. Let the record reflect that Officer Bonds has identified the defendant, Mr. Juan Ruiz. Officer Bonds, would you please describe the events which led up to you issuing a citation to Mr. Ruiz? Certainly, I had a routine traffic duty that day. I had been on duty for about 6 hours and was patrolling the highway when I drove up on a line of slow-moving cars in the fast lane. Pulled around them in the slow lane, and when I reached the head of the line, I saw Mr. Ruiz in a 1958 Ford Fairlane. I could see immediately that he was going way under the speed limit, so I clocked him. My speedometer registered 35 miles per hour. That's a lot, man. Irritated, Judge Simpson raps her gavel. You're out of order, Mr. Ruiz. You'll have the chance to tell your side of the story in due time. Officer Bonds, could you show the court the speedometer calibration chart for the police vehicle you were operating that day? What? Just hand him the calibration chart. This is a court proceeding, not a swap meet. Do you have the chart or don't you, Officer Bonds? What in a court of law? I'll take that for a no. Let the record reflect that we have no calibration chart for evidence on the case. I have no further questions, Your Honor. Judge addresses the defense attorney. Your witness, Mr. Mayor. Defense attorney cross-examines you. Officer Bonds, do you recall the time of day this alleged violation took place? Well, I don't recall, but it should be on the ticket. Yes, the time of the ticket, but it's not the correct time. My client was at home working on his hydraulic system. Officer Bonds, is your citation based on measuring Mr. Ruiz's speed against your own patrol car, but you can't produce a speedometer calibration chart for that vehicle? Yeah, I just forgot it. That's all I wanted to hear. I have no further questions, Your Honor. So, I've actually seen... I opened up the glove box of the patrol car, and in there is a speedometer calibration thing. And I think when I tried to take it before, the text that pops up is, I should leave this in the car. So, you may step down now, Officer Bonds. Alright, I don't think this actually matters if we convict the guy or not. You probably get points if you do. Mr. Ruiz, please step forward and be sworn in. So I don't think this actually changes anything for the overall beating the game. Mr. Ruiz, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Please state your name for the court. Juan Jose Ruiz. Can you briefly tell us what happened that day, Mr. Ruiz? I was just driving, Your Honor, not doing nothing. I'm a very careful driver. He was a very careful driver, to be fair. I don't do no showing off or nothing in my ride. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't going slow. I wasn't doing nothing. He was going slow. These cops just don't like Chicanos, man, and that's the truth. He'd have busted me if I was going 54. Your witness, Mr. Cannon. I have no questions for this witness, Your Honor. Do you have anything further to say, Mr. Ruiz? No, Your Honor. I think the manual actually says something about bringing all the evidence, but I would have never in a million years thought to have brought that calibration piece of paper with me. Then I'll proceed with my decision. You may step down now, Mr. Ruiz. I love that this guy has a... This guy gets a soundtrack. Nobody else does, just this guy. Based on the officer's vague recollection of the facts surrounding the citation, I find the defendant not guilty. I told you I'd get you in court, essay. Next time, don't waste my time in the courts. If you can't get a citation right, don't issue one. You mumble. Oh, so sorry. Alright. Another fine day in the courts. Justice served. To be fair, I don't agree with that guy getting cited for that either. There was room on the right for the cars to just pass him. You notice Morales checking her watch. She suddenly says, "Yo, Sonny, driving over the ball real quick, would you? I gotta make a phone call." Again? Alright, leave your purse in the car this time. Grudgingly, you drive Morales to the mall. Sit tight, boss. I'll only be a minute. Oh, she did not bring her purse. She seems to be in an awful hurry this time. She's even neglected to take her purse with her. Alright. You take the key, knowing that it will be returned before Morales notices that it's gone. Alright. So we take the key. We're going over to the key shop. We're going to copy her key. What can I do for you? Need a key made? Big locks, small locks, clocks, cars, tanks, and banks. What do you need, fella? Yes, no problem with this little jewel. I'll have a copy in a second. Here you are, fella. That'll be $2.50. Alright, so you do actually need money for stuff in this. You give Zach his $2.50. Thanks, buddy. Another day, another $2.50. Love it. I love that everything in the Police Quest 3 universe costs $2.50. Key, $2.50. Rose, $2.50. Fine for not turning in your gun at the jail, $2.50. In the nick of time, you replace Morales' key and hope she doesn't notice anything funny. Alright. See, I'm back. Let's go. Okay. She might have said something there, but it buffered my mouse click. Radio comes live. 64 David Lighton. 64 David, go ahead. 187 alley, 300 block of West Rose. One traffic unit is 1097. So that's a dead body you found. Lighton 64 David copies. We're responding. Well, you heard it, boss man. Let's roll. Okay. So that is 300 West Rose. So this is the dead guy. West Rose. So that's the third one over on the right side. Oh shit, what? Oh no! Wait, I was going the wrong way. Wow, I very nearly died there. I thought I was going westbound, not eastbound. Okay. Alright, and need to make a right onto Rose. Okay. And then we take this until the third square from the left. Okay, so I'm thinking ahead to what I have to do with the crime scene coming up. I remember missing at least one thing when I did it last time, and it was just the dumbest thing. Okay, so it's right here. Okay. Victim's over there in the dumpster. Call the coroner. He's on his way. Post at the entrance, waiting for the meat wagon. I'll do the camera bit bonds. So I need to grab the stuff out of the trunk. Right, and she takes pictures first. Hi, Chihuahua. Sonny, I got him. And then she just leaves. Nice job, officer. Well done. Okay, first things first, get the crap out of the trunk. I thought I put the flares in the car, apparently not. Not that I need them right now. Okay, so first things first is examining the car and getting the gold paint off of the back of it. Fresh dent marked with gold. Right there is the dent. So we need to scrape off some of the gold paints and put it in a little envelope. We need to look for the VIN number. Windshield is marked with VIN 127633. VIN 127633. Okay. So we need to search for his ID. We take his ID, Andrew Dent. The important thing here is driver's license number 980453, First Street, West Lighton. Pull up the shirt for the pentagram carved into the chest. Not another one, you mutter. That's all Lighton needs. And some freaked out serial killer that thinks he's got a hotline to Satan. We need to use the notebook on him. Write down information in your notebook. Look at his fingers, victim's hands, hair and skin embedded under the fingernails. So we need to extract that with the picks. Using a toothpick, you scrape under the victim's fingernails. You then place the collected skin and hair into the sample envelope. Okay, and then that's all we have to do there. Coroner shows up. Hey, Bonds, nice day. Hey, how's the stiff? He's hanging in there, Leon. You log the victim's information in your notebook before handing the ID to the coroner. Our head disappeared. Not a pretty picture. Let me guess, his name isn't Lucky. I'll take care of him now, Bonds. You can go catch some bad guys. Okay, so I'll make a save here, just in case. Sorry about that. Alright. Put our stuff back in the trunk. And then... I guess it's back to the station. Sure. Right. My notes kind of trail off at this point, but I think I recall everything that I needed to do for this bit. Okay, so first things first, I gotta get turned around. Okay, so make a first available right turn. And then another right onto Peach. Okay, and then a right onto 6th Street. And then the police station will be on the right side. Okay. All right, so I have to turn in the evidence. To here. And I'm not sure if I need to... Okay, I'm going to make a save before I talk to evidence person, because this might need a new case number, and I might need to go upstairs to do that first. Oh, we'll see. Case number, new case Gibbs, new number... Okay, 199145. Name, Andrew Dent. Skin and hair, under samples, analyze. So we got that, and then there's the gold paint that we give to her as well. Name, Andrew Dent. Gold paint transfer, Ford Pinto. Okay. And I believe that's everything I need to do for that. Yeah, okay. Okay. And then maybe something happens if I go up to the office here. Can't remember what exactly you had to do here. I think the doctor calls you and tells you to go visit your wife or something. Note in your basket. What is this? Dr. Wagner called. He'd like to stop by the hospital. Okay. So we will go do that. Okay. Oh, I probably should have searched Morales' desk before I got in the car. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna restore here. Okay, I'm gonna blaze through this. 199.145. Name, Andrew Dent, skin and hair, location, disposition. Got it. Okay. All right, peace. Okay. I was a little worried that I broke things by going too fast. Alright, and I'm going to save the game before I search your desk, just in case this is a game over or something. Because I remember there is a thing where there's like a female agent aptitude test or something that I know for sure she's going to be gone for. But let's see. Find a piece of paper with the series of numbers on it, 386. Carefully you close and relock the drawer. Okay. 386. Okay. Maybe she's ordering a computer or something. And then while I'm here, I might be able to sneak a peek at the file that's on the psychologist's desk, because sometimes he just isn't there in the evenings. Nope, he's there. Alright. Sorry to bother you. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the significance of 386 is. I guess I could look up in the manual if that's like a penal code thing. I don't see one marked as that, so I'm not sure what that deal is there then. Huh. Weird. Okay. Oh, interesting. So I'm looking at the map in the game here. So the map in the manual looks like this. The map in the copy protection looks like it. Imagine there aren't things circled, but like for instance, that says Oak Tree Mall down here next to the court, and in the manual there's nothing filled in. So in the copy protection that the GOG release gives, which is also the Steam release for Police Quest Collection, they give you an annotated map for the game for some reason. I appreciate it, I guess, but it also kind of like spoils some of the locations in the game. Weird. That's a weird choice that they made to just give you an annotated map by default, but okay. And I didn't notice that until just now. Okay. Alright, so I'm heading south. So I'm going to make an immediate right onto Rose. Okay. And then on 4th Street, I need to make a right. Well, that still doesn't make sense though, because both of those were sourced from the same thing. Like both PDFs came directly from GOG. So, because like literally in the directory. In fact, I can even pull it up. I gotta make a phone call while you're upstairs. Alright, good talk. So in PQ collection, is it in here or was it somewhere else? It might be in the Steam release then. Okay, so this is the ISO for this is the ISO for the Police Quest collection, that the CD-ROM from back in the day. And this doesn't have any scans of it, but the Steam release does. So that must be the difference. So when you actually got the CD-ROM that came with the physical box, the map would have been blank or unannotated. But for whatever reason, the Steam release of Police Quest Collection gives you a manual scan of the unannotated map, and then also in the copy protection folder of the documentation, they give you this that has the pencil notations on it. And I don't know why they put it in the copy protection folder, because there isn't copy protection on Police Quest 3. So I don't know. I just think that's a little weird. Okay. But Police Quest 1 and 2 did have copy protection. Well, at least 2 did. Now that I think about it, I don't think 1 did. Huh. It's been a while since I played 1, but 2 most definitely did. And it wasn't very good copy protection. Okay, I see the patient chart at the foot of the bed now. Dr. Wagner's face is grave as he says, I'm afraid I don't have any good news. Sunny Marie's condition is unchanged. Nothing we can do but hope. Again, I'm sorry. If you'll excuse me, I have other patients. Alright, so we're going to look at her chart. Chart shows that Marie's IV dosage is supposed to be set to 0.005. Alright. 0.015. Digital readout indicates her dosage. We need to press the nurse call button. You press the call button, hope that the nurse is on the way. So just wait around. Press it again. Do I have to click off? Is the nurse going to show up? There we go. Do you need something, Sergeant Bonds? In an anxious voice, he told the nurse you're concerned about the IV dosage. I'll get a doctor to check on that right away, officer. Torn between feeling foolish and genuinely alarmed, you explain to the doctor that there seems to be a discrepancy between the IV dosage on the chart and that on the IV meter. The doctor looks doubtful as he checks the chart. Then the IV. With a red face, the doctor says, "Whoops, my bad." "Why, you're correct, Sergeant Bonds. The dosage is obviously incorrect. I don't understand this at all. I can't believe our staff could make such a serious error. I have readjusted the IV. Perhaps Marie will feel better now." Alright, so in the first playthrough, Marie was most definitely being poisoned or something. Alright. Well done, doctor. Okay. We have to give her a kiss. Alright. Kiss achieved. No longer being poisoned by IV achieved. That should be everything I need to do. Solid day today. We got a guy off the hook for a traffic ticket. We investigated a murder. Drop your partner off at the station, drive home. Okay, so day 5. This is the one where there's the car being flipped over. I'm pretty sure this is the final day, I want to say. It's either day 5 or day 6. So I think we're almost caught up to actually where I was. Where I was last time. This is going a little bit slower than I anticipated, but it's fine. I'm going to beat the game tonight. So if you need to go take care of something between now and when I get to the new stuff, this is your warning, I guess. I'll probably get to new material in 30 minutes maybe, if I had to guess. So there you go. If you have something to do and don't want to miss the thrilling conclusion. to Police Quest 3. Okay, so here I could probably go get the tracker. It is empty. It is empty. What? I'm pretty sure I need the tracker today. Because I think today's the day I go to the bar. Like, maybe right before I leave to go investigate the bar is when the tracker gets put in the thing. Yo, Bonds, back in a sec. Okay. The burn house. Oh, well, maybe? Looks like you're getting bored, Hank's particular pattern of the homicides by marking the locations. Okay. So that's one where we do this, and we have to... evidence added to 1199145. New case. Stab wounds, Andrew Dent, paint transfers, gold, skin and hair, ritual cult murder, gold paint transfer, General Motors sedan, 1976. Right. 144. This should be Marie's case. Marie Bonds, military bronze, neck clutch, hand. Nothing new in there. Okay. Okay, and then city map. So we need to plot crimes. So the first one is right here. And you have to be really, really, really precise with this one. Or else it does not work very well. Or is it this one? It must be this one. There, and then... here. Is that, and then this, and then hopefully this should give me the thing. It did not. Fuck. Great. All right, let me look this up again. Because it's like, if you're off even by a little bit, it doesn't work correctly. Wait, city map. Nope, not this. City map. Plot crimes. So it's the center of this one. Center of this one. The mall is here. Dumpster guy was here. And then this one was right here. Okay. Okay. Your pattern has formed a perfect pentagram. Could this show the location of the next murder? Besides, this bit here. But don't worry about that. Okay. I'm not sure if I recall needing to look up this. Yeah, it was a pentagram and then some. No problem. Okay. Oh, right, and then I need to call dispatch while I'm here too. I need to tell them to look out for an all points bulletin on possible suspect vehicle, gold General Motors sedan, possible white paint transfers. Occupants may be armed and dangerous. Approach with caution. Got it all. Put this out in the area immediately. Okay. And then... bulletin board. Okay. Interesting. I haven't seen that message before from interacting with the bulletin board. Physical performance. Okay, so we had to read that too. Of female officer performance evaluations tomorrow. Okay, and then I think after this, I need to get in the car, and then I hear about the fire, I want to say. Oh, I can look at the... No one seems to be around, and pick up the file. It's a personnel file of Pat Morales. Afraid to be caught snooping, you read only the summary. Insubordination, hatred of authority figures, low self-esteem, borderline sociopath. Summary. Evaluation suggested by Internal Affairs. Involved in the destruction of evidence, 3 separate occasions. Internal Affairs conducted the incidents were coincidental. Insufficient evidence. Return the file. Okay. So I can't remember if there was... If I have to wait by the phone, or if I have to be in the car, or wait for a note. So there's no note. Okay, I'm going to go see if the tracker is available, and if not, I'm just going to go get in the car. But I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure you have to go to the bar on today. Because the fire thing is where you get the picture. Right down, stops his work. Very busy. You look in the cabinet to see if the loaner equipment's in stock. Tracking device, there it is. Okay. Don't forget to return the tracker either. So yeah, it's like the hotspot is right here. I thought it was this thing. It's actually in between this thing and the edge of the desk is where you have to click. So that's where it's been this whole time. Okay, amazing. So we got the tracker. We're good on that now. So now I think I can go to the spot at the bar where you start the chase sequence. So we can go do that. So I need to make a left. Okay, Make a left. According to the crime pattern, serial killer probably strike next somewhere around 200 East Palm. As recall, only buildings there are some warehouses and the Nugget Saloon. That's exactly where we're going. So left, and then we're going left again to go northbound. We're going to take this all the way up. I love that you can just go casually 85 on the surface streets. In Police Quest 1, you would have immediately gotten a game over the second you went over like 40. Alright, and we do an amazing California stop here. Okay. So between 8th and 9th. Okay. All right. So there is our suspect car. Look at the parked car. Notice license plates are missing. Car matches the description of the suspect vehicle. Car closer work. Fresh white paint transfer. Bingo. I got you now. You SOB. We're going to put the tracker on it. I don't know if I need to use my notebook on it. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna save outside the bar because I know how this went last time. Car looks like the suspect fuel we've been looking for. No tags. Okay. Alright, so you pretty much just have to wait until the pool player guy comes out over here. I'm gonna check out back for the suspect, Sonny. Excuse me, sir, is that your car out front? Not me, drive a Harley, man. Excuse me, sir, is that your car parked out front? No, my car's been cut up all week. Why? Hey, Alyssa. Know anything about the car parked out front? Customer car, their own business. Okay, thanks. Is that your car out front? Anybody else here smell bacon? Alright, so there's our guy. As you turn to ask the pool player about the vehicle. Hey, that guy looks familiar. The punk's hateful glare burns right through you. Alright, so this is right before the chase. I'm trying to look at this guy. You look carefully at the man. He closely matches the bag lady's physical description of the suspect in Marie's stabbing. Alright, we return fire. Alright, he speeds off. You curse as you watch the suspect get in the way. Wait, what's going on? Just get in the car. Alright, so we put the tracker on the car, so it doesn't really matter what we do here. We're just going to go get on the freeway. Alright. So he makes a left on 7th. And then eventually makes a right onto the freeway. The blip has stopped on the freeway. Oh my god, I missed... Did I mention how much I dislike the driving sequences in this game? Well, I wasn't even going particularly fast. I just happened to start spam clicking like a quarter second too late. Okay. Alright. And then we can go 100 miles an hour on the way to the crash site. Up ahead, you see a car overturned in the middle of the freeway. You slow to a stop. Okay, so we have to get out our flares out of the trunk. Put down flares. Holy mother of God, look at this mess. I'll call for support. I'll take care of things out here. Which means getting out flares. Get that stuff. I'm going to save. Just in case things go sideways. Alright. So for this, we just have to search the body for his car keys, and then open the trunk with the car keys, and then we just leave. Take care of directing traffic. Can't remember if I need to take a blood sampler or anything. It's the guy from the bar, alright. You won't be doing any talking, though, but then he'll never stab another man's wife in the parking lot again, either. The keys are still in the ignition. So we take the keys. It's a punk who tried to blow you away at the Nugget. He fixed the bag lady's description to a T. You regret that you didn't get your hands on him before he died. I don't think I need to take any samples. Yeah. Samples, nope. Okay. Alright, ambulance shows up. We almost get run over by it. A coroner shows up. Bonds brings a sergeant to this minor little mishap. The stiff was a suspect on a case of mine. He tried to pop me at a bar back in town. Hot pursuit when he rolled his vehicle. Matches the description of one Steve Rockland, but we don't be sure until we have a positive ID. I see. Well, he's road pizza now. I don't see any ID on him. Well, I'll make a positive ID and call you when I have something. Thanks, Leon. Okay, we take the keys and pop the trunk. Where there is cocaine in the trunk. Upon opening the trunk of the car, several packets of cocaine fall to the ground. Apparently, this guy had several bad vices. Hey, Sergeant. Go ahead, I'll round up the evidence, Sonny. So there's 5 packets of cocaine that fell out. And 4 packets of cocaine get logged. Thanks, Sergeant Bonds. I'll stay for the cleanup. You can take off now. Okay, and it doesn't make you put away all your gear into the trunk for some reason. Okay. I forget what the game has you do now, because I remember you have to go to the coroner in the next day. There's the coroner and then the burning house. And then that's where you get the photo. Withbound on 3rd. I guess I'm going back to the police station because we have to go log evidence. Okay, it's 6th Street. Okay. Catch up with you. Gotta go into my car. I guess I just put the stuff away in the trunk and then... I forget what the trigger is for the end of the day here. I might need to go get more flares. I don't have any more evidence to log, because Morales was supposed to log the cocaine. Okay, so we got a note in our inbox. Sonny, Dr. Wagner called. It's important that you go see Marie every day. Okay, well, I will do that. Okay. And I guess I'll get more flares on the way down. I don't think I need them. I don't think I even get points for it, but I will get them anyways. Okay. So I guess I probably just go to the hospital. For this, I need to make a right onto Rose, and then a right onto 4th. Okay. It wasn't letting me break there. I was a little worried. Okay. So we head up and kiss our wife, and then... I don't know if I have to buy another rose at some point. Beloved wife, motionless in a coma. Rose is fresh and beautiful. Softly kiss your wife. Okay. Alright, good visit. Okay. Drop your partner off at the station, drive yourself home for some rest. Alright. Okay, so day 6. Day 6 should be the final day, I believe. So we're finally just about caught up to where we were. Okay. But there's a lot that happens on day 6. Okay. So here we have to go to the coroner's office. I believe there's something I didn't do at the coroner's office as well last time, just for some extra points. Okay. So I'll make sure to save the game once I'm up on the top floor. But I'm pretty sure all that happens is the captain tells you to go visit the coroner, or maybe there's a note in my basket. Day 6. Okay. Alright, there's a captain. Bond's coroner called, said he has something important for you. Something he found on the fatal crash victim last night. Better go see him pronto. Then he takes off. Well done, Captain. Partner should be back from her physical testing any second. Did I break into her desk again? 386. Yep, he's clocking out. It's been a long day. Okay. Oh, there might also be evidence in the computer that I might need to look at for a moment here. Just in case. Because that does get periodically entered in. Evidence added 1990145. What do we got? Stab wounds, paint transfers, skin and hair, ritual murder, gold paint, 4 1-pound packets of cocaine. So there we go. There's clearly 5 of them fell out of that car, but only 4 of them made it into custody. Interesting. Okay, so now we're going to the coroner, which is right next to the courts. Hopefully the game will actually let me go to the courthouse later. Because if not, then this will all be for naught. Oh, also, apparently the game says there's 460 points, but you can only actually get 450 in this game, which is amazing. I love that that's a thing. I think there was also another game that was the same way. I think it might have been one of the Quest for Glories, I want to say. That when I was routing it for 100% being all points, you just literally couldn't get all the points in one of the games. Okay, so I'm making a left onto Rose and then left onto 8th. Okay. I'm actually curious if it'll let me go to the courthouse. Alright. Can I just go to the courthouse? Okay, so I can just go to the courthouse anytime I want now. Okay. Alright. Good. Good. Especially since we're going to the courthouse on day 6 anyways. So, good. I'm glad I confirmed that. Okay. I think we're actually good to beat the game now. Unless, like, the game suddenly decides I can't go to the courthouse when I need to. Okay. Alright, so at the corners, we need to get the manila folder. We need to... So this is the one thing that I neglected to do last time. You want to open these up and look for good old Leon. So much for the John Does. So we're looking for Steve Rockland. That's our guy. Underneath the name is a note. Bonds, caught you peeking, stepped out for a bite. Be back soon, Leon. Okay. So if you wait around in here long enough, he shows up anyways, but I guess this is the quick way to get the coroner to show up. Okay. Well, if it isn't Sergeant B, I had a hunch you might show up. You might find this amusing. I found it on your dead suspect. Looks like you have a fan. With a sinking feeling, you recognize an old news article covering your promotion. A red marking pen pentagram mars your photograph. I wouldn't worry about it, Bonds. You look good in red. Not to worry, I got a positive ID on your stiff. Named Steve Rockland, last known address 500 West Peach. So you found that manila envelope I put out for you? The stuff in there is Rockland's. Drop by for lunch sometime. You okay? You look a little green around the gills. Okay. So he tells you 500 West Rockland, and then that's the last you ever hear of it. Which is great. Love that they do that in this. Cult ring, cult book, Marie's locket. So we can give the locket to Marie. And then the other two things are for evidence. Well, I assume it's all sterile in there, right? So 500. You decide to drive to the hospital. Okay. Just pulling up my notes here. So 500 West Peach is the address for that guy. All right. So we give her the locket. Whoa! Marie's eyes finally open. The warmth of her smile gives you hope for the first time since her attack. You're a lucky man, Sonny Bonds. Marie is alive and whole. All right. So it was the IV thing that, all right. She's got the... All right, yeah, she's got some enormous eyes. Overjoyed to see your wife recovered. We're real close to nailing the animals that caused this. We give her a kiss. We can't... I used the hand icon on her, and now the game appears to have locked up. Okay. You kiss her lips. And now it's back to the sad music again. Like, alright. It also, I don't think it gave me points for that. 296. I think it gave me 1 point for reviving my wife from her coma. Nice. You think that you get more than 1 point for doing that, but alright. Car radio interrupt silence. 500 West Peach Avenue structure fire. Alright, on my way, 500 West Peach. We're heading northbound on 4th. Did I make a save 3? I did, cool. Day 6, on my way to fire. 500 West Peach. So I need to make a left here. Okay. Make a right onto Peach. Are you kidding? Bro, I was clicking. Alright. I'm just gonna have to start clicking well in advance, I guess. Alright. Right on a second. Left on a peach. So I don't know if it's here or if it's the next block. Okay, it's the next block. Actually, it might be here. No. Okay. Alright, so we talked to the fire captain. And then there's a couple things to get. Back away from the fire line. I guess I need to get my gear first. Okay. Show my cop ID. Don't have to do that apparently. It appears to start the fire. Arson to me went up awful fast. Who started it? Under investigation. You can go in if you'd like. Okay. So there's a picture in the center of the room. Yeah, there's a photograph right here. We need that for evidence. Photograph, you pick it up. Jesse and Michael. Takes you a moment to realize what you're seeing. You feel goosebumps crawl up your back. The man on the left is none other than your one-time arch-nemesis Jesse Baines. The man on the right bears a striking resemblance to him. You don't believe this. The Baines brothers, Michael and Jesse. Okay. So that's critical evidence. And then back here is the sacrifice room, I guess. Pentagram, carefully painted on the wood floor with red paint. Study the floor of the altar. You notice dried blood and hair. Remains of a sick sacrificial ritual. Your stomach turns. So we need to grab a sample of that. Sample grabbed. And then we can walk out, because that's all we need. And then out this way. Alright, put our stuff back in the trunk. I'm trying to think of what I had to do next. Oh, 522 Palm. So that's how you find out that address. I think I had to go to the mall and talk to the recruiter and get a printout from the recruiter, I want to say. This, that. Okay. Okay. Ross checking her watch, suddenly says, drive over to the mall. Okay, so we automatically go to the mall. Grudgingly, you drive her to the mall. This lady's constantly going to the mall. Careful to take her purse with you, so we use this opportunity to go over to the recruiting office. where we need to show our cop ID to the guy there and then show him the picture. And he'll give us a printout. Alright, we identify ourselves as an officer, show him the picture. Photograph of Jesse Baines, more info on Michael Baines. Let's see here, Sergeant. So he looks up Michael Baines, here's a printout of his military record. So we get the military record. Following information, basically he was ejected from the military for being super violent, psychologically unstable. So we need that to give to the criminal psychologist back at the station. And then while I'm there, I can turn in the evidence for the book in the ring, I think. Okay. With nothing further to do, you head back to the station. Okay, great. This is perfect. That's where I was going to go anyways. I like it. At some points in the game, it does exactly what I want it to do. Okay, so I'm going to save before turning in the evidence, just in case I screw it up. Because it's entirely possible. So it's 199144. Unknown, blood and hair samples, burned out house, disposition analyzed for DNA. We'll turn in the cult ring. Name, insignia ring, left-hand murder suspect. Cult book. One 99144. Marie Bonds, cult book. Body of murder suspect, secures evidence. Military record. So I don't think I need anything else there. I do need some of the stuff for the warrant. So I'll hang on to that. Okay. So now we go up to our office. We need to go to the psychologist. Hey, Cheeky. Good morning. Second floor. We're almost to the point where I got soft lock last time. We're like 3 minutes away from where I got soft locked. And I'm 99% sure I won't get soft locked this time because I've been able to go to the courthouse twice so far in this run through. So I think we're good. Okay, so we need a profile. Tracking a serial killer, psychological profile. Where's your documentation? Our documentation is the military record. You hand the military record to the doctor. Lovely, peer into the mind of another scumbag. He reads the record. Analysis pose. Interesting, actually. Briefs you on the character of Michael Baines. Not your average scumbag. Closer to the slit his own mother's throat variety. Based on this, he's a schizophrenic psychopath. Criminally insane. Be careful how I approached him. Okay. Got your information. Now go catch him. Okay. Thank you, doctor. Alright. So that's all of that. I don't think I need to go back into the homicide office, but I will anyways, just in case there's something. There might be something. But I'm pretty sure I just need to go to 522 Palm. Okay, yeah. So if you talk to the captain again, he'll send you to the corner again, which we don't want to do. So now we're pretty much on the fast track to the end of the game, I believe. So let's go do it. Let's beat the game. Okay, so we're going to 522 Palm. Which is the far upper left of the map. Or no. Yes. So I need to make a right onto here, westbound. Right onto 5th. Turn on the map so I don't accidentally drive off the map. Approach the stop sign without crashing. The hardest thing to do in this game. Okay. So now 522 Palm is at the very end of the street on the left. Okay, so it should be right here. Yes, okay. All right. This is pretty much where I got soft locked last time. All right. So we got points for showing up here. I'll wait for you here, Sonny. All right. So we're going to go bang on the door. Hear movement inside. No one answers. We get points for doing that. I don't believe I can use ID on the door. Can we talk to door? No. So all we can do is knock. No one answers. If you go up these stairs, you die. You fall through the stairs and you presumably die. Because reasons. Okay, so we did that. So now we need to go to the courthouse, which is over here. So I need to make a left. Left on Parkway. Make a left onto Peach. Yeah, pretty much. And then a right onto 8th Street. And then this is the real make it or break it moment. Because this is where the game softlocked me before. I couldn't access the courthouse in my previous playthrough because I didn't do the pulling over the slow driver on day 1. And if you don't do that, it dead man walkings you. Which is fantastic. Okay, so courthouse is on the right side of the streets. Okay, light in court. Please let me in. Yes! Okay. Waiting for you in the car, boss. All right. Progress, finally. You request to see Judge Simpson in her chambers. Well, officer, what's on your mind? Your Honor, I need to obtain a search warrant. Well then, how about I just write one up for you? Come on, officer, you know the rules. I need some evidence before I can issue you a warrant. Alright, the picture? You tell the judge how the photograph of Michael and Jesse Baines helped you locate the suspected crack house. She tried to convince the judge, but she insists on more evidence. I can see you've done some good work, Detective Bonds, but I need more evidence to justify a search warrant. You hand the news clipping to the judge. Your Honor, I am convinced that some sort of cult operating a crack house at this location. Well, this looks like very nasty business indeed. You sold me. I'll sign the warrant. You had me at crack house, Detective. Judge Simpson lays the warrant on the desk and says, "Good luck, officer. Contact me if you need any further assistance." Okay. Nice. She'd rip you apart, Bonds. Well, I would shoot her first, but alright. Is she the Doom guy in disguise? Is that why she's a judge? She's just gonna tank that bullet and then rip me apart? Okay, so am I going southbound? I am. Great. So now we get to drive all the way back to the very far corner of the map. Make a right, and then take this all the way to the end. Yeah, pretty much. It was like that in the second game. In the first and second game, you could pretty much open fire whenever and wherever you wanted. But in this one, it's like I use it just because it gives you more flavor text and it doesn't like immediately game over you all the time like in the other ones. Alright. On Parkway, and then we take this all the way to the far upper left of the map. I don't know if there's a stop sign on this corner, because all you can... Oh, there is. Okay. Okay. Alright, we got our piece of paper that says, "You need to open up, buddy. I got the back, Sonny. Keep your head down." Alright. Officer Morales actually doing something for once. Nice job, officer. Okay. So, warrant. What does this say? Search warrant. Yep, she's taken off. Oh, okay. So I guess we just bang on the door again. Obviously, there is somebody home. You'll have to find some other way to serve that search warrant. Okay. What does the manual say about this? Some other way to serve the search warrant. Forceful entry. So obtaining entry into private property, private dwelling, requesting admission, present himself to legitimate entrance, ask for admittance, must identify himself. As admission is refused, search officer can only gain entry by obtaining a search warrant, and then forceful entry into dwellings. In the case of locked or fortified building, specific departmental tools may be required to gain entry. Available tools include handheld power ram, sufficient for most non-reinforced entrances. Well, this is a big-ass metal door. Or B, motorized converted military armored ram used to violate heavily reinforced steel entrances. So I think we're getting the Bearcat out, it sounds like. Alright. But I think I need to go drive to the courthouse again, which is... Is this gonna make me drive to the courthouse again? It is. Ugh! God. Alright. So we keep going until 8th Street. Well, this is exciting, thrilling, interactive gameplay. This is Shenmue levels of tedious here. At least it lets me go 100 miles an hour on the way over there, so that's nice. It doesn't make me follow the rules of the road. Yeah, like if you actually had to drive GTA style, I don't think I would mind that, actually. Okay, so it's just past Peach is the courthouse. I actually saw that the PC version of Grand Theft Auto 5 finally got a ray tracing update recently, because Digital Foundry had a video on it, and man, it looks really good. And also, apparently GTA 6 is coming out this year, and I don't know how I feel about that. It's been so long since I played a GTA. I'll be waiting for you in the car, boss. Alright. So, Court 2. And now I guess we tell the judge that they wouldn't open the door, and we need a larger boot to kick the door in. Oh man. I've had Red Dead Redemption 2 for years, and I still haven't played that one yet. I see you're back. Did you have a problem with the warrant? No, not the warrant, just gaining entry. Place is fortified. There's only one way to get into the house. I'm requesting a special order to use the department's RAM unit. The judge studies you closely, then says... I see. All right, officer, I trust your judgment. We'll give you the tank. Just make sure you have plenty of backup. All right. We're getting a tank, boys. You pick up the judicial order. Judicial order. Cap or lowercase j. Judicial order. All right, so now what? We got our invoice for a tank. I don't know if I go to the police station or if I go to or if I go to 522 Palm. Maybe it'll do it for me. Maybe it won't make me drive somewhere. The bongos... Okay, the bongos tell me I need to drive somewhere. I guess I'll go to the police station first. And I guess I'll save before I... Okay, I'm gonna save before going to the police station, just in case I do need to go to Palm. I won't have to turn around as much. Though I guess it is on the way. Okay, so right onto 6th Street. Then left into PD. Like, maybe I give the captain the order? Assuming he's there and not eating ice cream. I'll catch up with you. Gotta run my car. Gotta go do some coke in my car, apparently. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is unnecessary, but we'll see. If it is unnecessary, I'm just gonna load my save to save myself the 60 seconds. Okay, so give this to the captain, maybe? Okay. Alright, I guess I will just go straight to 522 Palm then. Westbound on Rose. Alright. Take this all the way up to Palm. Okay. Alright, there better be a tank waiting for me at the end of this street. I'm gonna be very mad. Okay. Alright, moment of truth. Yo! Alright, shit's going down. Alright. Thanks to Judge Simpson, the ram is in place and ready to go. I got the back, Sonny. Keep your head down. So now do I knock on the door? Does the tank run me over? You can hear movement inside. No one answers. Backup officers in position. The ram is a fortified military vehicle that's been converted for police work and fitted with a steel hydraulic boom. It can get through just about anything. Alright. I guess we draw our gun. We shoot. If you want the officers to use the ram, you need to give the order. Okay, so we're gonna stand right in front of the ram here. You give the order for the ram to proceed. Wait until I'm in position, then take out the door. Oh, okay, so we can't get run over by our own ram. Oh man, look at that. Alright. Now what? Okay. So we made entry into the crack house. Well, I had the gun and I clicked on him. What? Next time you enter, suspect willing, make sure both you and your gun are ready. I literally had my gun selected and I clicked on the guy. Alright, hold on. I guess I need to be a little faster. I am clicking on this guy so many times. Maybe you have to draw your gun before giving the order? Alright. Wait till I'm in... Okay, so you have to use the gun icon on yourself? Okay. Alright. Okay. Interesting. You have to click the gun icon on yourself instead of using the talk icon on the tank. Right. Sure. Oh, baby, this turned into Lethal Enforcers. Alright, shoot out the TV. Blast that guy. Freeze! Well, you're gonna freeze now. Don't shoot, I give up. I'm gonna blast this guy too now. It won't let me shoot him. Second suspect is surrendering. It takes you a moment to realize it. It's Michael Baines. You feel a sense of satisfaction as you slip the cuffs on the wrists of Michael Baines. I'll take it from here, Sonny. Is that it? Is that the whole sequence? Can I look at the sexy picture? She's from December, if you remember correctly. You don't have time for that now. You examine the TV, but find nothing unusual. Marie wouldn't approve of you taking that picture home. Well, alright. Nothing of interest on him. Let's search the rest of the house. You think you'd want to sweep the rest of the house before putting your gun away, right? Look at that doggy. Hey, Sonny. Dispatch radioed that you might need the canine unit, so I brought Spike over. He's got the scent of something big in there. He's about to pull my arm off if I don't let go. Okay. Doggo. There's more to this, apparently. Seek! I guess I gotta follow the dog. Spike looks agitated. It seems to have found something. This guy moved. The man he shot is dead. I'm not so sure about that. Can I pet the dog? Spike prefers not to be petted while he's concentrating. Okay. So you can attempt to pet the dog, but you can't pet the dog. You look underneath the filthy cushion and find a remote control. TV remote control. Huh. So there's a heart on the TV now. Name of the fireplace, don't see anything of interest. Is it like... Is it... Does it want me to pixel hunt here? Hello, doggo. Flashlight, maybe? Am I trying out different numbers on here then? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Sure. Alright. So we found the lab, I guess. There's probably another guy to shoot down here if I had to guess. Okay, we are ready to open fire. Various tools to make drugs. Shelves of supplies, basement, seedy looking place, aroma of a drug lab. Don't want to disturb the evidence. Well... Now what? What do you want from me, game? Maybe I'm supposed to bring the dog with me down? Oh, shit. Got him. You shot him! Hold on while I check his vital signs. I'd like to say it was fun, Bonds, but you've been a real pain in my ass, you male pig. Oh my god. If you can't smell a rotten egg when it's sitting right next to you, how do you expect to catch criminals you don't even know? What? What? Okay, I'm going back up here. Well, no, because we've seen all kinds of stuff about her. Like the thing in her desk, the missing thing of cocaine. I'm not sure what I can do about that, though. About getting double-crossed there, because, like... This might be a dead man walking. I'm actually going to look this up, because this might be a dead man walking. TV remote control, press 8. Check the victim. A man from Internal Affairs arrives just in time behind Sunny to shoot her too? What? So where's the... At what point do you... What? I'm looking at the walkthrough. Yo, I don't even see... Steve Rockland. You have to... Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Hold on. This might still be salvageable. Okay. This might still be salvageable. This is really stupid. I can't believe this. This is an amazing dead man walking, by the way. Okay. So westbound on Rose. So hopefully I can still do this right now. You do have to report her, but you have to do something first. And it's the thing that I noticed myself. But apparently you have to report it in-game. Okay. And it's actually something that, funnily enough, I tried to do a bunch of times. Hold on, let me look at the specifics here. Okay, you have to do some goofy adventure game shit here. This is incredible. This is incredible. Okay. So step 1, you have to gain access to the women's bathroom. So this is why the janitor's here. So normally he keeps you out of the women's bathroom. Yeah, like when I said this is stupid, like, so now that there's toilet paper right here. So we need to get the toilet paper, unroll all of the 2-ply toilet paper, making a big old wad. We need to put all of that into the toilet and flush it to clog the toilet. Yep. Alright. And then janitor looks over friendly enough. Mr. Stunt, the toilet is overflowing. Think you can maybe take care of that for me? It's a real mess. Well, sure I can. Heck, I'll get right on it, Sarge. Alright. So we distract the janitor. And then we need to go into the women's locker room. We won't get slapped this time. Amazing. That... Alright, Ent's lockers. So that is Pat Morales' locker. And of course, she wrote down her combination and we saw it because we had to go copy her key from her purse, and we only had one opportunity in the entire game to do that. And then, unbelievable, it looks like Morales has been stealing packets of cocaine. You better leave the cocaine here. If it were missing, Morales would get suspicious. So you have to do that. And then... And then we go up here. You have to just leave it to work. What are they going to do? Arrest her? And then we go up here and talk to the captain. Who's hopefully here. Okay, he is here. Captain, I have reason to believe that my partner Morales has stolen some of the evidence from the Rockland case. 5 things. Most beginning suspect that she may be in league with this cult. All right, Bonds, I'll have the internal affairs boys check it out and keep an eye on her. Play it straight, but be careful. Okay. So you have to do that, or else it's a dead man walking. Amazing. Okay. Thankfully, they let you do that, even like right at the end of the game. Oh boy. So there are like multiple sets of dead man walking situations all stacking up on each other. So if you don't do literally everything for getting evidence on Morales throughout the entire game, then you're dead at the very, very, very end of the game. You just get shot at the very end of the game unless you do all of that properly. I hate it. I hate it. Man, I hate it. You know, for most of this playthrough, I thought, like, yeah, this game's pretty good. I like this a lot more than 2. It's pretty good. They did a lot of really cool stuff in this that really improved on the... Oh, I'm going southbound. Okay. Need to go right. Well, luckily I caught that at the... Oh my god, and it wouldn't let me turn. Okay. But yeah, like, the more and more soft locks that we run into in this game, the more and more my opinion sours of this one. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they got their stuff together. We'll see, I guess. You wonder if 4 is better? Well, 4, I believe, completely changes the entire structure of the game so that it's less adventure game and more cop simulator. Because they went out and they got the license to LAPD. So it's no longer the story of Layton, from what I understand. And it's literally Los Angeles Police Department. And you're learning all the regulations and shit. Like the manual for this game is 20 pages or so. The manual for 4 is 107 pages. And it's nothing but regulations. So I think they went hard in the paint for making it a simulator. And that's before they rebranded it to the SWAT series. So it's still technically a police quest game. Okay. Alright. So now we know what to do here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna get our gun out, click it on ourself, because that makes sense. And then tank breaks down the door. We're gonna shoot the guy who appears on the left. Oh, it is extremely tedious. Freeze, don't give up. Don't shoot, I give up. Alright, we're gonna cuff this guy. Like here, I will show you. This is what the manual for Police Quest 4 looks like. Abridged manual of the Los Angeles Police Department, dedicated to Chief Daryl F. Gates. And it is stuff like this. The motto of the department. Primary objective, personal conduct. Air Support Division uniforms. Your uniform stuff. And it's like... It just goes... on and on and on. Criticism of the criminal justice system. Like, it's stuff like this. for 107 pages. So you can see why I'm not as pumped to play 4. All right. Hey, Sonny, here's a doggo. We're gonna unleash the doggo. All right, sent to something big in there. Pull my arm off. Seek. All right, we follow the doggo in. Okay. Big box copy. Well, it also came with the Police Quest collection, which was Police Quest 1 through 4. So that would have been the big boy manual. Okay, we'll save to there. Go in here. Okay, this is where all the marbles are going to be. Let's see if we get shot in the back or not. Alright, so shoot him. You shot him! Hold on while I check his vital signs. I'd like to say this was fun, Bonds, but you've been a real pain in my ass, you male pig. I'm Detective Hook's Internal Affairs. We've been keeping an eye on her since your report. Luckily, I was here. Congratulations, you not only solved your murder case, you also found an incapacitated dangerous cult that's processing crack. Now all that's left to fight is the paperwork. You're almost welcome the routine of it all. There is such a thing as too much excitement. We did it. Internal Affairs moves very quickly, it turns out. Yep, just going in there and blasting. Like, all right. Sure. Is that it? Is that the ending? Okay. I wonder if the ending's different if Marie doesn't wake up. But for now, let the cleanup crew do their job and the guilty sleep their dreamless sleep. For you, there's suddenly nothing more important than seeing Marie. So I'm at 403 out of 460 in points. Apparently 450 is the maximum points you can get. I don't think I'll ever be able to look at you again without feeling what I feel right now, without remembering what a miracle it is just to hold you. Speaking of miracles, Dr. Powers has just given me a bit of news. Is she pregnant? She's pregnant, probably. Oh, Sonny. We're gonna have a baby! Wow, I would have never guessed. A baby. Suddenly his hair color changed. LPD recently received this top-secret list of names and occupations of members of the alleged electronic terrorist group. The gang leader, one Jim, Pretty Boy Wall. Wait, PB stands for Pretty Boy? Has been known to threaten to shape Layton's future so much like some silly putty. It's not known at this time if the gang's intentions were for good or evil, or if they should even be taken seriously. Nevertheless, be on the lookout for the following gang members. They're wanted for questioning. Okay, this is how they did the staff roll. I thought it was BB Walls and not PB Walls. I guess he changed his nickname. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do, like, mugshots for this. It feels like the other Sierra games would have done mugshots for this era of games. Okay, Jane Jensen wrote the script for this. She always does a great job, so... There's, like, a marked marked upward shift in the quality of writing when she's involved. Roberta is not one of the models. Huh. So I thought, maybe I missed it there. But the homeless lady looked an awful lot like her. It is Ken Williams. Alright, hold on. So Ken is the district attorney. I knew it. I said that guy looks a lot like Ken Williams because it is Ken Williams. That's funny. All right. So Carla Reed, Spot the Wonder Dog. A representative of the SPCA was present at all times during the coding of the animal sequences. No animals were in any actual danger. All right, good to know. Thank you for playing Police Quest 3. We hope it's been as entertaining as you have. Alright, 403 out of 460. Alright. 9 hours, 37 minutes. So I had to kind of restart the playthrough at 6 hours, 10 minutes. So the extra stuff in the game was... Math is hard. That's like 3 hours, 10 minutes or so of extra stuff. But let's say it was like 7.5 hours, I guess, would have been a straight through playthrough without the being sidetracked and have to do the game over again from the start. Oh man, this game has me really conflicted. So on one hand, I kind of appreciate that they took out a lot of the procedural crap that was in the first game. And it felt like this one had a much larger overview of cop stuff, I guess, compared to 2. Because 2 kind of felt like you were just on a manhunt for pretty much the whole game. And you were doing a whole lot less cop stuff. Whereas this one, it was also a manhunt. You were trying to solve an attempted murder for pretty much the whole game. But it also felt like you were doing actual cop stuff. But on the other hand, holy shit, there was, just off the top of my head, I think there was like 5 or 6 dead man walking situations in this. And the big one being the getting betrayed by your partner at the very end of the game and murdering you unless you did extremely specific things at the exact point in the game where you're supposed to do it. Meaning, you have to, I believe, look at the psychologist profile on the desk. You have to take her key off of her purse on the one occasion where she leaves her purse in the car when she goes to the mall. You have to get the key copied. You have to use the key and look at her desk and see the numbers 386 in her desk. I didn't immediately put together where those numbers were used, but of course it's the combination to her locker. But then you have to put together like, okay, I need to go search her locker at some point, but every single other time I've tried to go to the women's locker room, somebody slaps you and kicks you out of the locker room. So it's wild that that's actually a not only a puzzle solution, but a required puzzle solution in the game to do that. Man, so like I'm trying to think of all the other Sierra games that I played so far. If any of the other ones have been this bad with dead man walking situations. And maybe King's Quest V was also like this with dead man walking. And I guess Space Quest 4 also kind of a little bit. So it's kind of crazy that this early 90s Sierra, 1990 and 1991, just nothing but really bad dead man walkings in those. And I guess like Quest for Glory 3 kind of escaped that. That one didn't really have dead man walking in it. And I haven't played Gabriel Knight yet, so I don't know if that one also has some gnarly dead man walking in it. But oof. And like some of these also had some really oddly specific solutions to some of the puzzles too, like putting in the pentagram on the computer address plotter thing. Like if you're off by a pixel, it won't work and you won't get the solution ticked off as complete and the game won't advance. So like I tried to do it my first way through and it didn't do anything for me, and I got super stuck and I had to look at a walkthrough, and the walkthrough essentially said, do the thing that you tried to do except do it right. Like, so stuff like that really mars the experience for me. Like I see what they're going for. There's a lot of cool ideas. The driving in this sucks. It would have been a lot better if you could do direct keyboard control of the car, or some sort of fast travel. I think would have also been great for this to make the driving less bad. But I see what they're going for with it. They wanted to have more interactivity for it, like you could do in the first game, because the second game was just fast travel everywhere, which is fine too. But I feel like with a few minor changes to the driving, it could be a lot better. But it is what it is. And I guess the real question is where I would rate this on a tier list in relation to Police Quest 1, 2, and 3. I still think Police Quest 1 is the best game in the series so far that I played. And I think even with all of its problems, I think Police Quest 3 is still better than 2, but not by much. Not by much. Like, if it didn't have the dead man walking situations, then Police Quest 3 I think would probably be my favorite. But just because of all that weighing it down, it's definitely worse than 1 and just barely better than 2. So, oof. And then Police Quest 4, I'll have to look more into it to see what the game even involves, if it even is an adventure game. If it's not really an adventure game, then I don't think I'll play it, but we'll see. I'll have to look into that. So there we go. That's how I feel about Police Quest 3, The Kindred. It took, in actuality, about 8 hours, let's say, on the game timer for that. So, it's okay. It's merely okay. All right, that'll do it for tonight. Thank you for watching, as always. I'm not sure what or when I'll stream next, but we'll see when I get there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.